Hello everybody, it is meteorologist Adrian's weather forecast. Welcome back to another live. Sorry it's been so long, guys. I was supposed to do this I was supposed to do lives every weekend and all that. But first of all, guys, I don't know if you guys already knew this, but I actually went to Costa Rica and all that. So I was a little busy for a week. Hold on, guys. You might hear a little echo for a second. I just gotta update the chat for a second. So hold on, guys. Let me just update this chat, because I can see it that it is not on right now, and then I'll get to weather, and I'll explain why I haven't been here for the past couple weeks. I'll explain that once I get this chat. Alright, let's explain that one. Pause that so it doesn't echo. Load. Alright, here's the update, guys. Pop out chats. Let's try to get this maybe like that. Alright, that should be updated, chat. Alright, so wow, a lot of people here. Okay, so let me just explain really fast why I haven't been here for the past couple weeks. So I've been in Costa Rica for a week, including 2 weekends. I left on Sunday, so that's one day off of my live, and then the whole week, and then another weekend. So I was gone for 2 weekends in 1 week, so I could not have made a live. And then once I got back from Costa Rica, it's been very, very busy. Trust me, I've tried to do a video. I had time one day to do a video, and I did the video, and I found out that my microphone wasn't set up because it's been such a long time. So basically, it was very busy when I came back from Costa Rica. The day I got back, I had a soccer game, and I've had soccer practice every day, soccer games, and then just other stuff in the weekend, other days just to relax. So I'm so tired. But trust me, guys, I am just trying to get back to my original self. Like I said, I tried to do a video before I left to Costa Rica. It didn't work out. I'm going to try to figure out the microphone later after this, but I'm hoping I can get back in the weather business with you guys. I was trying to do it before Costa Rica because I knew I was going to be gone for quite a long time. So I was just trying to do that. So if you guys have any questions, what happened and all that, be free to ask. And I'm sorry that I went off just like that. I thought I told you guys I went to Costa Rica. I don't know if I did or not, but that's one of the reasons I couldn't do it, because I was gone for a whole week. Oh wow, I feel bad for being sick. So on this live, there's not really specific storm I'm talking about. I'm just going to be talking about the weather across the United States, rain, southeast, whatever. David misses you. Been on his stream. Yeah, I know. I miss him too. But like I said, I've tried doing videos on the weekdays, but they haven't worked out. When I found out my microphone wasn't set up, and that was really late at night, so I didn't have time to fix it, and I just got really busy. Yes, that's one of the things I'm going to be talking about, pollen. So let me just get in the National Weather Service. The National Weather Service doesn't have it here, but let me get a little circle. I saw this on a video on the weather channel. All the way from this circle, there's a very high chance for pollen on the trees. Just trees. Moderate on the grass, but I'm talking about trees. Very high in this circle. And I live in this very high, and wow, you can see pollen all over the place. So I'm allergic to pollen like most people are, some aren't. But it's very strong across the southeast, stretching all the way, maybe over here, but I'm talking about the super duper high chance of pollen on the trees, moderate on grass, cars. I saw a big pile of pollen on the street while I was riding my bike. Yes, and yes, there is a freeze warning, but don't get warned more. Don't get happy, because if you look in the weather, it warms up significantly, because it's pretty cold for today and tomorrow, windy too, but highs in the 80s for some parts of the southeast at the end of the week. They start with a high of 60, part of Valdosta, and then they get to 80. Like, that's kind of surprising Georgia weather, and also just around southeast. That's the reason why I also think if there's a freeze warning for parts of southeast is because probably because of the significant wind, but not enough for like a wind warning or wind advisory, and that just makes it really cold. And then the morning it gets a little bit cold, but yeah, that's probably the reason why they have a freeze warning for that area. Let me read some comments, because it's pretty crazy since I've been gone for quite a while. Did you see the severe weather threat for Wednesday and Thursday, probably carrying into Friday? Well, let me see. We're probably pretty far apart, so they probably haven't heard of it as. Let me just. Are you talking about the I honestly do not know what you're talking about. Maybe because I don't. Not sure. But I've not heard of it. I don't know if it's just your area, but let me know what you're talking about. I'm in South Metro. Oh, okay, you're in South Metro Atlanta, Georgia, and the pollen is so bad. I've been sneezing 10 times this morning. It sucks. Wow, I really feel bad for you. Like, I'm really allergic to pollen. I also have asthma, so that kind of sucks. But I've been outside for the past couple of days. I haven't sneezed, maybe because I was outside such a long time. I got used to it. I don't know if that's a thing. But alright, so that's the National Weather Service. The only winter-like weather we see is probably New Mexico near Colorado, where there's a winter weather advisory. So that's kind of the only winter advisories or anything there. And then we have a flood warning here for parts of Montana, flood advisories for parts of North Dakota and those areas. So if you guys please drop a like, and I want to grow my channel again, because I want to stay back on YouTube, and I want to change my name, get back to the weather. So go ahead and tell your families or anything about my weather. Because yeah. So let's go to the radar, guys. Let's check that out. See what's going on here. So let's go to 6 hours. Alright, let's go to 6 hours. 6 hours, there's a couple snow showers, not really significant if you want to call it. It's not like the storms, the other northeast storms. Not like one of those. It is like some flurries, maybe moderate snow for parts of western New York, northern mountain parts, like in the border of Canada and Vermont, maybe some mix. A little snow in the mountains, Appalachian Mountains, for parts of West Virginia and southern Pennsylvania. And then we have that where you see that winter weather advisories for the border of New Mexico and Colorado, really close to the Four Corners. And then a lot of rain, not significant for the southeast, but more for the northeast. Wow, it's kind of lucky. It's been pretty dry for the southeast. There's a lake in my neighborhood. It's pretty dried up, But there we go, just south of Houston, we get that snow. Then, sorry, not snow, sorry, rain. Have rain south of Houston. Wow, it'd be really rare if there's snow south of Houston. I like Benji. And who's excited for summer and school to end? I am so excited for that. I'm soaked. All the way from Portland, Maine to Corpus Christi, Texas. I'm going to guess maybe 2,000 miles of, I'm not sure how long that is. Maybe 2,000 miles plus. So yeah, maybe. But all that of just rain. Mostly light, honestly. Maybe just drizzle. But the heaviest part probably, oh, didn't mean to click that. Probably the heaviest rain's probably off the coast of Corpus Christi. And maybe near New Orleans. Just a little bit of rain. A bit heavier. And then we have some snow showers for parts of Minnesota and North Dakota border. And yeah, but that heaviest snow is all the way for parts of Canada with the dangerous little line of mix. So yeah. And guys, please drop a like if you enjoy this live stream so far. If you're wondering, or if you've noticed, I do not have my subscriber count up there. That's because I know probably not really a lot of people are going to subscribe to me right now. It's not like like the old times. Maybe another month or so I could probably get them subs. And I also told David like 2 minutes before I went live that I'm going live. Hasn't answered yet. I'll probably call him later today to check in with him. So yeah. So let's check out the next 24 hours, see what's going on. So Disneyland's getting pretty packed for especially spring break. For me, I don't know about you guys, but I have spring break right now. All this week, spring break for me. So a lot of people from Georgia, that's all I know. I don't know. The rest of the country all have different spring breaks. But I know most people in Georgia, if they're not doing anything, they're probably going to go to Disneyland. But yeah. Maybe a lot of rain in the Gulf Coast. Maybe make its way to Orlando, just north of that. Didn't know you existed. Oh. Okay. And then light rain stretching all the way to Canada. Actually, that's probably connected, honestly. All the way here. That's gotta be at least 2,500 miles of just rain. Good thing is, most of it's in the sea. So not really anything. But wow, if you guys can actually see this little dot right there. Just a couple miles west of Dallas. You can see a little dot of freezing rain there. Not significant because it's probably a 99.99 chance of it being above freezing. And then you got that rain right around this. And it's probably going to be 20 seconds of freezing rain. Not really a big, I wouldn't say a big threat, but not really anything to worry about that. And then a couple miles north of that, maybe some snow there. But whatever. So that's not really anything to worry about either. And then you got that snow there for parts of Montana. Maybe significant snow there in the border where you see some darker blue there because that's indication that it's heavier snow. So let's check out over here. You see maybe some snow there for parts of Canada, Maine border. So that's something to watch out for. Maybe it goes a bit lower. As expected, it might hit Boston. That's not really anything to worry about now. Let's go to the next 48 hours. 48 hours, you can see some rain getting in there in the southeast now. A little mix there, not nothing to worry about as it's going to be above freezing. But some pretty heavy rain off the coast of Myrtle. Wait, no, that's not Myrtle Beach, sorry. Just off the coast of South Carolina. I don't know why Myrtle Beach came out of my mouth. But off the coast of South Carolina. And then almost the whole state of Georgia under some rain, except for the northwest part. But the heaviest is in the southern parts of the state. Orlando and Miami looking pretty clear for Tuesday. Panhandle not. And then you get that rain getting to the north or getting to the west. And then a little band of rain and mix in Wisconsin, Michigan, and Iowa. Not really much snow except for scattered parts in Utah and all that. But nothing really big threat of snow. Maybe rain, maybe some flooding or little like that. Hello, how has school been here from north central Wisconsin? It's been pretty good. And north central Wisconsin looks like you're just south or just north of a little threat of freezing rain for Tuesday. But don't worry, nothing to worry about. It's not snow. It's probably going to be above freezing. Rare to say that, but it's going to be above freezing for that. So let's check out the next 72 hours. So that's 3 days from now. And then you can see a bit more snow forming for parts of actually Wyoming and western Nebraska. So if you guys haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel. I'm at 623. And I'm trying to get back because it was quite busy after Costa Rica and all that. So 72 hours, see the snow right here for parts of the west. And then some rain in Nebraska, Missouri, and Kansas. And then for parts of Idaho all the way to Arizona. All the way to the Four Corners. So let's check out the total precipitation for the next week or so. Or sorry, for the next 10 days. So the next 10 days you can see quite a bit of rain. Nothing new in the northwest. Always a lot of rain there. Seattle might get a bit, maybe 2 inches. It's west of Seattle where you get a lot. Maybe about 7 inches of rain. Yeah, I'm sure you will get some snow someday. And yeah, it's getting pretty close to the time where you start gardening. And Rhonda, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel if you like the content and all that. So then, pretty dry for the southwest for the next 10 days. Not really anything, just sun. It's typical spring weather. And then pretty dry for parts of the Midwest, or I don't know if this makes sense, the western Midwest, the western part of the Midwest, or the plains, I guess. Not a lot of rain. They will get some, maybe scattered rain. Won't really be a threat. Southeast, not really rain anyways. Not a lot compared to what they have been getting the past couple months. Maybe 1 to 2 inches. That's not really a lot compared to what you guys have been dealing to before. Midwest, the Northeast, not a lot of rain for the next 10 days. That could change. All the rains for off the coast. Orlando, Miami, looking like a good spring break for you guys. It looks like not a lot of rain for not even more than an inch for Miami. Orlando might get a good inch, exactly an inch maybe. Or let's check out snow, guys, for the next 10 days. Let's get to the 10 days. Alright, so you're probably looking at this like, alright, this and this. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, guys. I'm telling you. I'm in that gray for Georgia, and trust me, I know what the weather's gonna be like. That's not gonna happen. None of that snow is gonna happen. Same with southern Texas. Sorry to say, but it's gonna be way above freezing. Let's see when it shows that snow, guys, and I'll tell you what the temperature is gonna be like when it apparently it's supposed to snow in the southeast. If you're wondering what I'm talking about right here. So let me keep that as a circle. See when. So, alright, it says in 54 hours. That's on Tuesday. Let me tell you guys what the weather is on Tuesday. I can go on the app really fast, guys. Now, I'll tell you guys what the chances are of that happening. Tuesday, the high is 60 and the low is 39. There is such a low chance of that happening. Very low chance. The rest could happen. This is totally going to happen in Canada. This could happen, as we saw earlier on the radar, what the snow is going to go. But let's go to the next 10 days. Now, pretty heavy band of snow in parts of the northwest. and parts of the mountain areas. That's gonna be an not really. You guys aren't really surprised that this is gonna happen in April, but you guys are kind of used to that. Quite a bit of snow for parts of Colorado, New Mexico, and sorry to say, but that snow in Texas is not gonna happen. Snow for parts of Montana, Boise, Idaho itself, the state. Maybe some snow for you, Rhonda, and that snow in Wisconsin. Maybe just less than an inch or so. But the very northern part of Wisconsin, that might get an inch at most. Then the northern part of Minnesota can get maybe 3 inches at most. But this can change in the next 10 days. And then quite a bit of snow in that west of Seattle could get about 50 inches of snow. Wow, in the next 10 days. Pretty surprising to see that. And then you're not really seeing that with the typical spring weather it is. There's not snow in the Midwest, and there should be some snow in the Midwest and all that. This is a very strange spring. Honestly, this is. The chat's really slow, guys. I don't think anybody's here anymore. It started really fast. A lot of people were here. Now not a lot of people are here. So then this is not really nothing here, guys. Sorry to say, but if you're in the grade, the southeast, or there in the Texas, that's not going to happen. So let's go to windy.com. See what's going on there. Let's get that idea. Okay. So let's just look around the country, see what it's looking like. So you can see nice typical weather in Florida, 70, 80 degrees. Quite chilly for part of Cleveland area. Buffalo, 25 degrees. Quite chilly, or I would say cold. New York area, 45 degrees around there. And then Dallas can get 53 degrees. Quite chilly for most of the country, except for 86 and the California and Arizona and Mexico border. Quite chilly. The Portland and Seattle area between 50 to 59 degrees. And then the northern part, quite warm to say for their weather. It's 37. That's kind of warm for them. And then let's see, Green Bay, 34 degrees. So quite warm, quite chilly for most of the country. Hi, Colin. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel, guys. I really appreciate it. So let's check out what's looking like. If you guys can ask questions about a specific area, because I can zoom in and find it. But you guys can just let me know, and I'll go back to it. Let's go back. I just accidentally exited out the National Weather Service. Most likely not going to need it because not really anybody's here. Let's just check out this. Where's the... here it is. So, let's see. This is April 1st. You see that? All that. Can you be my friend? I guess. Yeah, not a lot of people are watching, honestly. I might actually have to end it. Maybe have time for a video. Significant rain for Florida and all that. So, you can see that rain going in Florida, like you saw on the weather models model. And then showing a bit closer, getting a bit closer to Orlando. Let's scroll up a little bit. Okay, there we go. So quite some rain across the country, even outside. A lot of rain there and a lot of rain there. So quite a bit of rain there for parts of the country and also outside the country. And so yeah, that's kind of most of what I had to say. Not really a lot of questions, or not a lot of people here, so I couldn't really do anything here, really. This is just a really quick live to talk about the weather. I might just go on for another couple minutes. So like I said, Let's go actually the next 10. Let's go through the next template. Alright guys, so April, let's see, what day is this? April 6th. Quite a lot of rain coming in for parts of the country, all the way to Wisconsin, all the way to the border of the Florida and Georgia border. Quite a bit of rain, or sorry, snow for parts of Canada. Maybe some snow in the mountainous areas for Idaho and all that. I hope a lot more people come to this chat, this live, because I took time out of my day to do this. And then we have a lot of rain in the east, and then maybe that snow from Canada moves down into parts of the border with Minnesota and North Dakota. That's why they get a lot of late snow, because that Canada snow dips down with that air. The wind brings it here. And that's why you don't see a lot of snow coming here and during spring areas. So that's why you're wondering why the cold areas just change the weather just like that to warm. So that's basically why they get snow in the spring too, because that cold air and wind brings that snow from Canada down here into parts of the northern part of the US. And then let's go to April 9th, I believe. And then some snow in Minnesota. More rain for parts of the east. Just a lot of rain for the east. If you just look, we can just see all that rain. Let's see when it starts actually. So it gets in parts of the Georgia area, the Alabama area on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Wednesday it goes away. So looked like a long time, but it actually wasn't. So basically that's kind of the stuff that I wanted to show you guys, just typical what the weather is going to look like. April 5th, we have quite some rain in the areas of the Louisiana and Mississippi border, the southern part. And then there's that rain that you saw on the precip from the northwest. Let's check out the precip again for you guys can see in the next 10 days. You can see that's where the rain you see in the northwest. So that's kind of, guys, what I wanted to show you. And a lot of people joined. At first they did. And I might actually have time to make a video now. So that would be great. So guys, hope you guys had a wonderful day. And hope you guys have a good spring break. If you're on spring break already. I am. So I hope you guys like the stream. I'm maybe going to try to figure out the microphone problem. The microphone problem on Bandicam, and if I figure that out, I will do a video. And yeah, I'm just trying to get back in the business. So if you unsubscribed, please subscribe again, because it's been very busy for the past couple days. So yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful spring break, and see you guys next time. Bye.